We'll get rolled in just a few minutes.
Whose baby are you? Whose baby are you?
I'll jump down. I'll probably jump down.
No, you won't. Stop, Rocky. There you go. Good boy. Come here. Who's your mommy? Who is the baby?
I'm live, by the way. Watch what you say.
Huh?
I'm live. So. I mean, I don't think you'll say anything bad, but just telling you, don't say ding dong or something.
Lay down. Lay down, my lovey.
Nope.
You're not going in
Just
there.
put it on Susie's bed. Just got another blanket on there.
Hey, guess what, Sissy?
What's up, Mark? That did feel fast, didn't it? Much faster than I expected, but I appreciate it. We got this case from a buddy, so he'll be happy. We'll give it a few more minutes, and then we'll get started right at 8. It's been a while since I've opened the whole blaster case. It's a lot of packs. We do have some Bowman baseball and some National Treasures baseball coming. I wish they hadn't released them both at the same week, but here we are. What's happening? Oh, what's up, Rob? This should be fun. Let's go kaboom and up. Or not, sorry, not kaboom. Downtown and uptown, Jason. Next thing I'll have uptown, downtown, south side, north side. Blasters have been fun. They were hard to find a actual sealed case. A buddy of mine had one, and basically we got it from him on consignment. So sealed cases are a little bit of a premium. I did not open any Star Wars yesterday. We should have done some. All I have, right? I thought about listing a box of tech. I have one box of Star Wars high tech left, but I wasn't sure how to do it. How about you? Did you open any? Oh, nice, Rob. Yeah, I've seen a lot of good stuff. A buddy of mine opened 4 blasters and got 2 downtowns and 4 blasters. One was a dual and one was I think Saquon, maybe, if I remember right. I think the dual was like Vic and Penix. It was a Falcons. All right, it is 8 o'clock, so we'll go ahead and get started. Take a minute to get all these boxes out without trying to make a mess. You know, in all the years we've been doing this, I've yet to slice myself with a box cutter. It's only a matter of time. I'm surprised at that. I almost did it right there. It wasn't too bad. Let's see if we can stack these up. Look at our Leaning Tower of Pisa here. That means that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 14, 16, 18, 1, too high for like that. How about that? Downtown, please. All right, here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Got my list pulled up. I do review most folks who have what. I'm trying to break down these boxes. Maybe. As we go a little bit. I have a handful of fat packs. Came from the same buddy we could do something with. I've got some Cosmic, Topps Cosmic football. They make Cosmic, some Optic, and something else that has a lot of hits together. No, this is the only case I have right now. I'll see if I can find one. To get a sealed case, it's pretty expensive. You can buy a loose box for about $10 to $15 a box cheaper. But to get a sealed case, it's kind of pricey. But it does, I mean, there is a benefit to having a sealed case, right? Purple Shock, Anthony Gould. Colts. Or is it Purple? What's it called? Purple Shock, that's right. Will Shipley. Zach Martin. And how about an auto? Out of the first box, how about a hash marks? Dylan Laub to the Raiders. Does not appear to be numbered. But how about an auto right out of the gate? Didn't expect that. Ooh. 200 a shot. Ooh. Then we got a silver, Jahmyr Gibbs, or hollow. Was it Optic Hollow is what they used to call them. I think they just call them silvers now. Brian Thomas, rookie. I'll come back and sleeve up a lot of the rookies. Keon Coleman, shock. Malik Neighbors, rookie. Cooper DeJean, shock. I do like the purple shocks. And a silver Darius Slayton to the Giants. And a Roman Wilson rookie. So I will come back. Forgot to get a box for our base. That's all right. I'll just stack them up over here. I'll come back and sleeve up lots of rookies at the end. What product was it that you were watching, Mark? Star Wars product? Don't worry about breaking those down. I'm not a huge fan of the Optic design this year. But the color stuff looks good. The shock, the silvers. In general, the design looks a little busy. You know. But I guess that's kind of, Donruss has always had a little bit of a, go back to like 90 Donruss baseball with the red. It's always been a little busy. Von Miller. Xavier Worthy, purple shock. Jonathan Brooks, rookie. Got the Lightning, Malik Neighbors. Bucky Irving, rookie. And what do we got here? Jawar Johnson. I don't know what that's called, but that's cool. It's not numbered. Is that like the glitter that was in Prism? Let's go into the Texans. I don't know how common those are, but we're going to top load it just in case. Blue Sparkle. I remember Prism had something, at least the basketball had a glittery looking one that at first nobody knew what they were because they weren't advertised very well. Jacoby Brissett on the silver. This is the first Optic retail I have opened all year. I've opened some Donruss, regular Donruss here and there, but the first Optic. Shock, Jonathan Brooks. Shock, Bucky Irving. Silver, Lad McConkey. It's a nice one. Going to Allen. Alan Michael. I can get 20 more blasters. Hold on one second. There, I'm back. Sorry about that. I can get 20 loose blasters pretty freely. I don't. There's some guys that have 400, 500 for sale. It's probably not like they went through them and searched them or anything. 3 a case, okay. But I just feel safer in the seal case. Now, if it was a mixer or something, we were just throwing a couple blasters in. That's a bit different, but like the fat packs I have are loose, so I may just throw those into a mixer break with some Cosmic, maybe some Illusion, something with more hits, because Cosmic doesn't have any guaranteed hits, which is kind of a bummer. But I love how the cards look. Silver, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Eagles. 2 silvers for boxes, pretty good. We got Edrin Cooper, Shock. There's another Cooper rookie. Cards do look better than I thought they would. Marshawn Nealon, Cowboys. Keon Coleman. Silver, Condre Miller. Got a chain reaction on the Broncos. That is Javonte Williams. Purple Shock, Byron Murphy, and Spencer Rattler. Wouldn't mind having a Penix in that blue sparkle. That looks good. One of the best looking products this year is that Prism Deca football. Good looking stuff. I know that doesn't hold the same value as the regular Prism, but I just like that old school design. It really makes the color pop for some reason on that older design. Try to get a box of that. Price on it's come down a little bit. Not as bad as it was. Tell you what, Optic retail might have been, so far for 24 football, might be the most popular product out there. Considering how much is being ripped and the price point. Purple Ryan Flournoy. JJ McCarthy rookie. Captain in Charge Joe Burrow. Tyrone Tracy rookie. Silver Tank Dell. Byron Murphy. Javon Bullard Shock. Eckler. AJ Barner Shock. Silver Jabril Peppers. And Ryan Flournoy again. Hobby boxes are tough. I had one hobby box. I sold it at a card show this weekend. If it hadn't sold this weekend, we would have done a break with it. But it's just, I mean, I've seen whole hobby cases and not have a single downtown or uptown. If a hobby case, you're missing an uptown or downtown, that's pretty painful. I mean, the color can be nice. You're not really chasing autos per se. I mean, I guess there's McCarthy and Penix and guys like that, but you're chasing cases, and that, to me, you're better off. Unless you're looking for low number cards, you're better off just doing retail if you're just chasing cases. In my opinion, but you can get some pretty monster stuff out of hobby, but it's hard. It's hard. Not every retail project is created equal. And not every hobby product is created equal. There are examples. Optic might be one of them where, to me, the better value is in the retail. Kamani Vidal. Jadavian Clowney on the throwback. Silver Blake Corum. Rams. Chris Braswell. No, Bradwell? Yes, Braswell. Well, that's good. At least it was blue, right? But that's still tough. Max Milton. Silver DJ Moore and Xavier Worthy. Now, is there any numbered base in retail, or is it like Prism where there's pretty much no numbered base? I'm assuming there's not. I don't know why they put numbered stuff in basketball retail, but don't put much numbered stuff in football retail. I just wish the hobby was cheaper. Maybe at $7.50. Some people think over $1,000 a box. It's just not. Optic was never meant to be $1,000 a box. It really wasn't. Remember the first year it came out, 16. Our buddy Steven, bought 6 cases, 8 cases. They were like $700 a case. A case. Now they're $1,000 a box. And that was golf, Derrick Henry, 2016, I think it was. Of course, there were no downtowns back then. Trey Benson. At least not football. So Michael Penix play action. Leggett rookie. Silver Braylon Trice for the Falcons. Shock Cade Stover, Brock Bowers. Shock Marshawn Lloyd. Silver Buda Baker and a Drake May. There you go, 6 cases. I mean, this just shows you how things have changed. A case for $600. And back then, you had 1 auto per box, but I think you also had hot boxes that had more autos in them back then. Just shows you how times have changed. Not always for the good. It was also easy to get. Like, we ordered 8 cases, we opened 6, and we broke 2, I think, something like that. And we had no problem getting it either. You could order all you wanted, and then they would still have it in stock for months and months after release. COVID, well, it really picked up before COVID, but COVID is really, really lagging. I mean, I can go back to 2019, and we were breaking full case Prism breaks. They totaled like $1,500. Like every team, when you total it, oh, the highest team was like $150. That was the Cardinals at the time. Cardinals and Giants were 19. Crazy. DJ James. Primary colors, Caleb Williams. Silver, Jerry Jeudy. Javon Baker, rookie. Shock, Michael Penix. Our first big quarterback in the shock. Jacob Cowing. Saquon Barkley. 2 silvers in that pack. Saquon and a Jalen Hurts. That's interesting. Fly, Eagles, fly. It really, I mean, I remember right before COVID, like, what product was it? Was it Draft Picks? I think it was, no, it was Chronicles Draft Picks, maybe. We were in Contenders Draft Picks right as COVID hit. We were opening a lot of it. and getting some really nice stuff. And we were just reordering case after case after case. And then COVID hit, and everything just shot through the roof because they had to shut down the printing presses for a while. It was just, for anybody who did not collect cards pre-COVID, you have no idea what you missed out on. Just how much. I was looking back the other day at some of the state breaks. We did a state break at Steven's house one time. It was like 30 or 40 hobby boxes in it. The most expensive spot was like $200. There was like Panini One football. There was Contenders. There was Optic. There was Absolute Basketball. It was crazy. There was 2018 Bowman Chrome baseball in there. It was nuts. Those breaks were so fun, but you can't do them anymore. Not and have as much in it as we used to. You need to take out a second mortgage to buy into a state break. Who is that? That is Enos R.H. Straw, Roma Dunze, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the rookie. What's that one called? Silver Garrett Wilson. Packs, maybe I opened them upside down. Spencer Rattler on the shock. Jordan Travis, who just retired. Jawar Johnson on the shock. Silver Hassan Smith. I missed the days where draft pick products came out before the draft. That was kind of our specialty. We would go through 10, 12, 15 cases of Contenders draft picks, player breaks before the draft. Because there was a lot of excitement. People were excited to chase their college people, and then right after the draft, people were excited because there weren't any pro uniform stuff out yet. But now, draft picks products won't be out until after the season starts. What's up, Frank? There are good things about the hobby these days, but there are a lot of things that I miss too. Silvers and our shocks, so we'll come back and sleeve all these up. But just want to keep them stacked up for now. Yes, I remember that one too. That was what I was thinking of. Now the draft pick, I don't think the college stuff has the demand it did back then either. Even with the NIL world, and then of course timing of it is a lot of it. It just comes out too late now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's halfway. All right, we're still hunting the kaboom. I keep saying kaboom. Downtown and uptown, something of that nature. Tyler Nubin. I'm going to call him Reuben. Potential Trey Benson. McMillan. Treylon Burks. Joe Alt, Purple Shock, Joe Alt. It's funny how there's the Purple Shock, Blaine Trice, Blaine Trice, Ray. It's not funny how those are back to back. There's a nice Bo Nix silver going to the Broncos. I think that's Bradley. All right, we're not quite halfway. This will be halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, this will be the halfway point. Looking for ultra rare downtown duos, uptowns, hash. Oh, we had a hash mark, didn't we? No, we had a playmaker. We haven't had a hash mark, have we? We had play action. Okay. I don't think we've had a hash mark yet. We have an auto in our very first box. Usually in retail, it's like one auto per case, but that might be all we get. I have yet to see any Optics around here in the wild. Steven, have you been to the Alabaster Walmart lately? They moved them because they're not in the same spot they used to be in. Silver Patrick Mahomes. Oh yeah, the auto was a hash marks, but are there non-auto hash marks, or is that ultra rare? They're not up there by the register anymore, so they've either moved them or they stopped carrying them. I haven't really looked around or asked, but Dallas Turner, Purple Shock. Lad McConkey. Silver Latu. Primary colors Malik Neighbors. Purple Shock Blake Corum. Jaheim Bell. I think Lad's a top loader guy. I'll top load a lot of these other ones though. Alright, we are halfway. We need some fireworks. Let's hope we're saving the fireworks for last. I haven't been to the Pelham to see if they still have them or not. They could have got rid of them, or maybe they put them in the back where they can lock them down. I don't know. Target still has some stuff, but nothing exciting. The last few times I've been there, they've had stuff, but nothing exciting. If y'all want, we'll see how this case goes. If it picks up and ends up really nice, if you want me to do some more, I'll try out another one. We'll see. Jury is still out because we're just now eclipsing the halfway mark. Purple Hassan Smith. Best Tutties, Kelsey and Mahomes. Silver Montez Sweat, Corum. Purple Tip Raymond, Lad McConkey Base. Purple Jeremiah Trotter, Dallas Turner. Silver Levante David and Nate Wiggins. Come on, see too many people hitting nice downtown and stuff out of blasters. We can't leave y'all hanging. Come on. 9 to go. Like I said, Mike Balliette and a buddy of ours split up hobby case, broke all 12, didn't have one downtown or uptown, the whole case. That was gut wrenching for them. I had one of the blue sparkles. Nate Wiggins, purple. Ricky Pearsall. There's a downtown. Going to the Steelers. Terry Bradshaw. That's pretty awesome. Terry Bradshaw. The original TB12. Going to the Steelers. Did Joe have his Steelers? That one snuck on like going to Joe. There you go, Joe. Steelers fan. Taking that one home. Let's move around so we can put Terry on the stand here. But let's don't fret. I have seen cases with 2. We might not be done. TB12. We got a Baker Mayfield silver, but I'm glad we got at least one. Jaheim Bell purple. Tavondre Sweat. Silver Darius Robinson. Yep, Joe's a big Steelers fan. That will go in his PC for sure. When we were at the National, Joe was with us, and remember who he bought. He bought it downtown. Still downtown when we were there, and I can't remember who it was. He's actually in Orlando right now at a conference. I figure he might be awake, but I haven't seen him in the chat. We had something thick in that pack. Maybe a relic of some sort. Yeah, that will be a nice surprise. He does usually go to bed early with his job. He has to be there really early in the morning, but that's why he was able to claim midday, because he was at a conference. So I figured maybe he's out partying in Orlando. There's a relic or something thick coming up. RPA or something. Purple. Tory Taylor. Kickers are people too. What is that? Passing grade Bo Nix. First one of those we've seen. Don't know how rare that is. Caleb Williams base. Going to Jimmy. I think I only have one downtown in my collection. There's a tip silver. And rookie phenom Braylon Allen to the Jets. Not numbered. Let me grab a thick top loader and have any out. 1 second. Braylon out to the Jets. Jets. What a JJ McCarthy purple shock. Oh, nice. Rookie Saquon. That's nice. Only one I have left in my collection. I had a Calvin Ridley Optic rookie down here, and I recently sold it since he's not a Falcon anymore. I have a Joe Namath downtown. I think that's the only downtown I have left. Never owned very many. I've bought and sold a few. Tyrone Tracy. Curtis Samuel Silver. Thought about trying to pick up some of the legends. I'd like to have a Derrick Henry in a Titans uniform. Get some of his art too. I had a Tom Brady Optic downtown at one time. I think I sold it $600-700 at the time. No telling what it's worth now. I actually traded for it from Beth Braun that's in our group. I don't know what I traded for it or bought it from her. I can't remember. I had an Optic Brady downtown at one time. Years ago. I've never pulled one myself in a personal box or anything. Pulled them in break shops, but never pulled one of my own. I've pulled a Color Blast out of Prism Draft Picks. I've pulled Color Blast out of Select Racing for myself. Never pulled a downtown, I don't think. Marvin Harrison, Purple Shock. I saw that he's going to have autographs in that Top Signature product, so I guess they settled their lawsuit. Topps had a lawsuit, a breach of contract lawsuit against him. I guess that settled or something happened. Jalen Polk potential. Uh-oh, we got an Uptown next. Uptown Funk. Is that how it goes? It's a rookie, Uptown. Who is it? Brian Thomas. Michael, where are you, Michael? This afternoon, Michael claimed the Jaguars and then sent me a picture and said, I want you to pull me one of these. Sure enough, if we didn't pull it for him. Michael Pierce with the Brian Thomas Jr. Uptown. That's awesome. He called his shot. He predicted it. It was funny because it was right after he claimed him. He sent me a picture and said, this is what I want. Pull me one of these. Sure enough, there it is. That is awesome. That is awesome. Tyler Newton, silver. Eric All, purple shot. We're not done. Most cases have one of each, but Terry and Arnold, purple. We could have some more surprises coming. Christian Kirk, Vadal. I'm happy that we had one of each, though. And see, that's why Optic retail is selling so well. I mean, most cases have one of each of blasters, where I've seen hobby cases with neither. That's the crazy thing. And they may have done that on purpose, because they know there's numbered content in hobby, so like, alright, people can buy a hobby for the numbered content and some numbered downtown potential. Might have another relic. That one felt thick. And then we'll load retail with downtowns and uptowns to give people. One thing I did like is I assumed when they announced uptowns that they would be one or the other, right? You would get an uptown or a downtown in the case. Therefore, I thought they just did it to stretch product. But when you get both, yeah, I pulled you something, Joe. How about Terry Bradshaw downtown? Does somebody text you and say, "Why aren't you watching?" It's been a long time since I've pulled something for you, Joe. There we go. The original TB12. Jalen Daniels, Purple Shock. Going to Bradley. Oh, Hibachi. Yeah, I told Joe said you were probably, or Chad said you were probably asleep, but I said, I think he's up. I think he's on a conference. Conference saved you because Diamond Hands, Kelsey, because you were free to grab your team and they hit for you. Uh-oh, we got another, looks like another relic. We do. Troy Franklin, first year fresh. So fresh and so clean. All right, let me get another thick top loader. So fresh and so clean. Going to Disney World. Nothing wrong with Orlando, that's for sure. Oh, that's our Kelsey. Purple Shock Estime. I kind of thought he was going to get a better shot. Kool-Aid purple. Estime was going to get a shot, but didn't they draft a running back? Joe Alt. There was another team, the Chargers, I think. Yeah, I think they drafted a running back too. There are teams who I thought had nice young running backs that end up drafting more running backs. All right, we got 5 to go. 1/4 of a case left. We'll do another. We've got an uptown and a downtown. Now we need a midtown. That'll be next. That'll be 25 Optic will add midtowns. Now, they did add downtowns to Optic basketball this year, which is nice because basketball products have not been selling very well. I think they caught wind of that and like, oh, what can we do to fix it? Let's add downtowns to Optic because normally they're in Panini 1-on-1 basketball. Still on to new NASCAR Kabooms. Theo Johnson, purple. I don't know why they haven't done those yet. Bo Nix, my house. We've had a lot of Bo Nix inserts tonight. Kool-Aid. Quinion Mitchell, silver. Jalen Wright, purple. Michael Penix, base. Again, we got a huge stack of purples and a huge stack of silvers over here. I'll come back afterwards and get those top loaded and sleeved. So for our hit recap, it'll be mostly the goodies you see top loaded, but there'll be lots more sleeved and top loaded coming your way. Purple Ben Sonat. CJ Stroud, silver. I know, Joe is having a hell of a week. He's in Orlando. He ate hibachi tonight, and he hit a downtown. That's like the trifecta. Hibachi, Orlando, and downtown the same night. Joe's living the life. Yeah, I don't think I can get another sealed case of blasters at the same price I got this one. So if I got another case, the price would probably go up a tad, which is not great. But I still may try to find one at the same price and get loose ones. We went to Hibachi last Friday for Harper's birthday. Steven and I love some hibachi. Austin Eckler. That's our card show tradition when we go to Scottsboro. It's a Joe Milton rookie. We get some hibachi afterwards. Bo Nix, Purple Shock. Do love some hibachi. And Spencer Rattler on the blue sparkle. That was pretty cool. It's a very glittery, but it's not like in your face glittery. It's kind of subtle. Silver Shakur. Travis Kelce light it up. Purple Shot Jermaine Burton Roll Tide. That is true. That could be the one joy of having to do higher up stressful jobs is you do get some perks here and there. All right, boys and girls. 3 to go. No, one more something real big. Silver Caleb. Silver JJ something. My daughter asked her, where you want to go for your birthday? And she said hibachi. So got another relic. So I guess you get a few relics, okay? DeAndre. Purple Jaquan Jackson. Hey, we got Jaden Daniels. What does that say? Rookie recruits. Silver Deuce Vaughn. And, nice Drake May. Rookie Phenom Relic. I'm just going to put this one up here without a top loader, and I'll get it one in a minute. I should have just grabbed a few. Braylon Allen, Purple Shock. JC Latham, Purple Shock. Kenneth Walker, Silver, and a Jaden Daniels on the back. Hibachi's a good time. My wife doesn't love Asian cuisine, really, but she'll go with us and or some hibachi occasionally. One more big card of some sort. Was happy that we got a downtown and an uptown. The soon to be midtowns next year, probably. Uptown gray. No, I don't know the words. In white gray. I remember it's Christy Brinkley in the video. Purple Shock, Chris Jenkins. Rome Aduze light it up. I like that insert. That one in a parallel would be cool. Silver Brandon Ayuk. Purple Shock, Dejon Edwards. Another Rattler. Purple Shock, Michael Pratt. Silver, Jalen McMillan, rookie. We'll have like the other side of the track insert. Oh, Lord. 25 will be their last, unless something changes with the lawsuit stuff. 25 football could be our last licensed Panini football scheme. They're going to come out with everything you can imagine. Even though it's not a great rookie class overall, they will certainly try to milk it for all it's worth. And the wrong side of the tracks. It's all beat up out of the pack. I guess, Michael, are you not watching? He's not going to believe that I pulled that Brian Thomas one. He's not going to believe it. All right, last box, my friends. Let's see what we can end on. Purple Shock, Jaden Hicks. Best Tutties, Tua and somebody, Tyreek probably. Roshan Johnson, silver. Troy Franklin, purple. J.J. McCarthy, base. Jazon Newton, purple. And our last silver, Minka Fitzpatrick to the Steelers. I appreciate you jumping in, Rob. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. That goes for everybody. Thank you so much. I know it can be risky. It is a high-risk break, especially when there's really only two. Most cases are two case hits. All right, these are purple, or excuse me, these are silvers. These are purple shocks. I'll get all these sleeved up while I'm top-loaded. I'm going to do a little recap. Got a base, J.J. McCarthy. Lighted up, Rome Odunze. Base, Jaden Daniels. Rookie recruits, Jaden Daniels. Lighted up, Kelsey. Bo Nix, purple shot. Bo Nix, my house. It's only my house in the case. Michael Penix, base. Diamond hands. Stone hands. Travis Kelsey. Purple shock, Jaden Daniels. Marvin Harrison, purple shock. J.J. McCarthy, purple shock. Caleb Williams, base. Passing grade, Bo Nix. Lab McConkey, purple shock. Mahomes, silver. Spencer Rattler, purple shock. Marvin Harrison, recruits. Primary colors, Caleb Williams. Michael Penix, purple shock. Michael Penix, play action. Brock Bowers, base. Drake May, base. Silver Blake Corum. J.J. McCarthy, base. And a silver Lad McConkey. We had two of the the blue sparkles. We had Jawan Jordan for the Texans and Spencer Rattler for the Saints. Megas, we could try some Megas. Actually, Megas aren't as hard to find as blasters, really. We could try some Megas. We had three relics. We had a rookie phenoms. I'll top load that in just a second. Drake May. We had a finest first year fresh. So fresh and so clean. Troy Franklin and a Braylon Edwards rookie phenom. We had one auto. Hash marks. It did say ultra rare hash marks inserts. That is Dylan Lobb. I think that's how you pronounce that. For the Raiders. We had a silver Bo Nix for the Broncos. And then we had two case hits. We had the TB12, the original TB12. Terry Bradshaw, Downtown Steelers, going to Joe. Then we had an Uptown girl. Brian Thomas Jr. going to Michael. MJP takes home the Uptown. That will do it. I'll get this one. I haven't shipped out Tribute Baseball yet, but I'll get that packed up. Combine anybody that was in both of those and get these shipped out pretty quickly. Tomorrow I'll probably post a football mixer. And then we've also got Bowman and NT Baseball coming this week. I don't have my Bowman in hand yet. NT will be here tomorrow. Bowman will probably be here Wednesday. So be on the lookout for those. There's Michael. He texted, he messaged me. I knew he'd be pumped about that. That's fun. But look, be on the lookout for those. I haven't priced out NT or I've done a rough draft of Bowman pricing. Lord, it's expensive, but I'll price it as best as I can. I priced out a full case hobby break today, and I don't love the pricing, but I don't really know how to tweak it much. There's going to be 4 or 5 teams that are $200 to $300 a piece, because there's a lot of teams that are $40 to $60 a piece in a full case. It's very top heavy. So we'll see. I'll do my best to try to figure out. We could do some smaller breaks. We don't have to do it all in one case either. So I'll play with it some and see what I can come with. I do not have any chrome black. I may try to. So after Bowman and NT come out, I have a feeling chrome black will slide a little bit price wise, just because the demand will shift somewhere else. If that's the case, I'll try to pick up some. I just didn't like the price I could get it at lately. Not for what I had seen coming out of it. So if we can get it for a little bit better price, I'll pick up some black too. So be on the lookout for that for sure. As always, boys and girls, thank you very, very much. Chad does have 2 breaks up, NT Racing and his last Pop Century case. So if you like either of those, go jump in there. Tomorrow night on eBay, I'll be doing some NT Racing there too. So y'all have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you boys and girls next time. Thanks so much.